Hello everybody, I'm Rich Reynolds, I'm a close-up magician and I perform at over 100 weddings a year. So I've been asked by Mrs B just to do a bit of a blog, just to introduce myself and also give you a few tips of what to look out for when you're actually booking entertainment for your wedding. So one of the questions that you might be asking is, why would I book a magician at my wedding? Well, one of the main reasons is because we can give your guests a unique and unforgettable experience, and it causes them to react like this.
Top. What? Oh my god! What the hell? Oh my god!
Have a look what you got.
Okay. Holy shit.
Have a look at me one.
Oh, mate!
I've just seen, does that match? Exactly.
Yeah, it does.
I'll show you one more time because that was a bit quick. So we'll take your card, we'll put it in the middle. If you push it in, you click the thing. What do you want to turn it on? Thank you.
So hopefully that's something that you'd want for your guests. There is other reasons. So the other reason is that compared to other entertainment, it's pretty hassle-free. Once you book a magician, you don't really have to have any setup for him. If it's really sunny and all the guests are outside on the day, the magician can wander outside and mingle with your guests and entertain them there. If it suddenly starts drizzling or gets a bit cold and people come inside, then the magician just follows the guests inside and entertains them in there. It doesn't really matter where your guests are. The other reason is you can get all different types of magicians that fit in with your style of day. So you might want someone who's dressed very smartly. You might also want a more casual entertainer who can go around your guests and maybe is more going to entertain children because you've got a lot of children on the day. So it's completely up to you what type of magicians you get as well. The other reason is it can lend itself to really good photo opportunities as well. So you can see some examples here. So another popular question that people have is, how much does a close-up magician actually cost? Because they've never actually booked any entertainment for events before, never mind a close-up magician for a wedding. So I can give you a rough estimate of how much it should cost in Yorkshire, especially because that's where I'm based. Obviously in London you're going to find it's more expensive from close-up magicians and entertainment. But in Yorkshire, if you're looking for 2 hours close-up entertainment at a wedding, you should be looking in the range of £200 to £500. Now, I realise that that is quite a gap, but obviously there's going to be fluctuations in price due to the day of the week that your wedding is on, the month of the year it is, also how busy the performer that you're looking to book is, and their expertise and experience as well. Another question that people ask is, what time of day should I be looking to book a close-up magician? Now there's a couple of different choices that you've got, because generally I do 2 weddings on a Friday and a Saturday. So one really popular time that's fantastic is after the ceremony and before the meal, the drinks reception. That's a fantastic time to break the ice with your guests. So while the bride and groom are having their pictures taken with the photographer, I can go around and entertain all of their friends and family. It's quite funny as well, because initially most of the guests think I'm another guest, and then I approach a group, start entertaining them, and they start reacting, and everyone else in the room is wondering what is going on. So you can feel the atmosphere change a bit, and then people just want to be the next group that I go to and show them what I've been showing the other groups. Another good time is during the meal or in between the course of the meal, because brides and grooms often worry about their table plan and putting guests together that don't always know each other or they don't know if they're going to get along with them. So having an entertainer that can go around the tables and show them some magic and entertain them is really useful, because it breaks the ice between them again, and it also gives them a bit of a talking point to talk about. Another really good time, popular time, is I try and suggest that people book me just before the evening reception starts and then into the evening reception. So the reason for that is that if I get booked about half an hour or an hour before the evening's due to start, then it means that I can go around the day guests that are around and I can entertain them and show them some magic. But then also I go into the evening do, and then when the night guests arrive, start showing them all the entertainment as well. So it works really well for that. So another quick tip, just to make sure that you pick the right performer as well, is that you actually meet the person and experience firsthand of them entertaining and performing magic. One of the ways you can do this is at wedding fairs. I attend around about 25-30 wedding fairs a year. A lot of professional magicians will actually attend wedding fairs. You can find out on their website or Facebook or whatever of when they're actually going to be there and meet them there. The other thing to do is, I'm sure most of you would do this, but obviously just check on stuff like Facebook and their website for reviews, making sure they're recent, making sure there's quite a few of them, and stuff like photos of them performing at weddings, videos of them performing. Obviously from them you can get a good sense of the quality of the entertaining you're looking to actually book as well. So that's about it. If you've got any other questions, then just please get in contact with me. I'm happy to help. You can find me on my website, which is www.richreynoldsmagician.co.uk. You can find me on Facebook. If you just search Rich Reynolds Magician, you'll find me there, and on Instagram and Twitter as well. Don't hesitate to get in contact. I'm always happy to help, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you. Bye.